Hello and welcome. I should actually probably talk more into the mic. I should move this. So I don't expect anybody to show up to this live, but what I'm figuring is that I'm going to start going live daily around 12:12 or 11:11. Drop in the comments what would work better. Drop if there's like a better time to work. But yeah, we're going to start going live and doing some live readings. What this reading is going to be is this is going to be about the Mercury Retrograde in Aquarius. You can check out the description to just learn a little bit more about Mercury Retrograde in Aquarius. I wrote a very pretty little thing about Pandora's box. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through each of the zodiac signs, all 12 zodiac signs. I'm going to go in order. I need new Dow cards. We're going to go in order. I just feel like that's best. Usually I would start with I usually go by elements. That's how I do it when I'm doing it alone and I'm recording them for the future. But we're going to go into it step by step, in order. So we're going to start with Aries. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be seeing what the energy is for singles and couples. I feel like I spit a little. But yeah, singles and couples for Aries. Singles and couples for Aries. What is the energy? Oh, I'm hearing to pull randoms. Yeah, I'm hearing to pull those randoms. Singles and couples. So let's see what the singles energy is like for Aries. Oh, you singles are stressed. So also too, I can't go live from my phone just yet. I don't have permission. So I'm going live here. So you guys have the dusty webcam, but I'm hoping that you guys are getting the good audio with the mic. I hope that doesn't bother you. Anyways, singles for Aries. How you guys are feeling is overwhelmed. Aries, what I'm hearing for you is that there's a lot of, especially with this obsessiveness, I'm hearing you're obsessing over, Aries season is coming up and you guys are very self-centered beings. I'm just saying that with the utmost respect. But what I'm sensing is that there's this energy of desiring a person, place, or thing from your past, desiring this energy of you're obsessing a little bit about what it is that you envision your life to be for your birthday. I'm hearing birthday very strongly. What I'm hearing for you, Aries, is that single Aries is that you could be overloading yourself with thoughts. You're overthinking this situation. This is a situation that is probably better off divinely guided. Yeah, happy house childhood memories. You're thinking of somebody from your past, Aries. Single Aries, you're very much thinking about somebody from your past. Let's see if they're thinking about you. Are they thinking? They thinking a lot too. They're overwhelmed too. They're overwhelmed too, single Aries. The Tower came out. Catastrophe, accident, things happening very quickly at a lightning pace. 16 energy. This person could see you as somebody who kind of left their life in shambles. They feel like I don't know if you put out a love offer to them, Aries, single Aries, but they don't really trust you too much. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they don't really trust you much. Two of Swords, peace and harmony, needing to take the blind off and keep reassessing the situation. So what I'm hearing for you, single Aries, the best advice I can give you is that you need to take time to contemplate and meditate, and you need to check your own intentions. Is this something you really want, or is this something you want because you're bored? Is this person somebody you see as something long-term this time? Because it could be that you could be wasting your time and their time if you're just kind of looking for a fling. If you just want to fling, hit Tinder, which I don't support. I don't support that at all, Aries. Don't do that. I mean, you can't do that. It's your business. You're an Aries. But what I'm hearing is if you just need some attention, there are plenty of other ways to get attention besides from somebody who, what I'm hearing is this person could either be in a relationship or they're looking to start a relationship with somebody and you're kind of interfering. So What I'm hearing is that like you need to take a step back and reassess your ego, reassess your needs, reassess everything. I'm hearing it's actually a time of like contemplation and meditation for you, Aries. So yeah, let's check out these couples. Aries, y'all going through it. This is before completion. Uncertainty, doubt, and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, and be extra cautious. I guess singles and couples, you guys are both like in a state of confusion. You guys are just not feeling it. This loss of faith is kind of coming through as like this relationship doesn't satisfy you anymore. With this frozen weather, it's almost like you feel like it's cold and it's distant. There's no, especially as an Aries, you're a fire sign, right? So you crave passion and you crave a fiery disposition from your partner. And this person is giving you, I'm getting earth sign. Yeah, I'm getting earth sign because this sign is coming through as very detached, very take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It could not be an earth sign, but they could have strong earth placements. But what I'm sensing is that this person is somebody who's like, they're hard to talk to. They're very hard to talk to. You can't just like bring up a conversation. And if you do, they like pull back mentally, spiritually, physically. It's very hard to like get them to say anything of relevance or make a decision. And can you hear me? I don't understand how this works. I will say that. I don't know. I was trying to see if the mic over here was going to work. It doesn't matter. The Hermit came out, which is Virgo energy. And that's what I was going to say. It seems like this is like Virgo energy. But the Hermit, this person is like loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed, or time alone. This is funny because this is exactly kind of the energy. I'm glad this came through because I feel like for both Aries, this is a time, couples, singles, with this Mercury retrograde, this is definitely going to be a time. Ooh, that's what I'm hearing. Because this is Mercury retrograde, you're going to be the person to be hitting up your ex. You know, everybody always talks about like, oh, my ex is going to contact me. Oh my God, I'm realizing I'm not hooked up to my mic. Will it change if I hook it up now? That was my fault, guys. Hello. I don't know if it's going to change it, guys. So I don't know if I'm on this audio or the audio for my mic. Because this doesn't seem to be moving. Like if I'm talking, it doesn't seem to be like moving. I'm just seeing if I can change it from here, which I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to try to talk louder because I think that this mic sucks on my computer. So I don't know. And it seems like it's only catching me when I say certain things. So maybe I'll move closer if that will help. I don't know, guys. Anyways, so either way, Aries energy, I'm hearing that you guys need to think before you text. Think before you text. Yeah, let's move on to Taurus. I'm really disappointed I did that. I really hope the sound quality is going to be good enough. All right, Taurus. What is going on with Taurus? Singles and couples during this Mercury retrograde. I'm hearing to take from the bottom. Okay. This is funny. Taurus 59 came out 5/9, May 9th. You would be a Taurus. But for singles, it's coming through as diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve divisions, and lighten up. So Taurus, what I'm hearing is that during this Mercury retrograde, there's going to be some lovers coming in from the past, and it's going to be kind of like, there's going to be some answers and some sorries and some apologies that you just never thought you were going to hear. What I'm going to say is take your apology and run, because during the Mercury retrograde, there's often a lot of love bombing. When we have relationships that are like roller coaster relationships, during the Mercury retrograde, there's going to be that person who comes in, they apologize, and then you think it's the right time to start anew. I'm hearing it's not the right time to start anew. I'm hearing take your apology and run in the other direction. I want to make sure you can hear me. I'm hearing 100% in regard to like me in this reading right now. I have to just be. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me just fine. Centered beings. Oh yeah, you guys can hear me just fine. All right, so I don't got to worry about that. My horoscope today says go easy on yourself, because I was about to start berating myself horribly for not hooking up that microphone. Okay, so yeah, Taurus, what I'm hearing for you guys is that this right now is a time where it's basically like you'll dissolve in divisions. I'm hearing co-parents. So what I'm hearing is that like too that much. What I'm hearing is there's been a divide in like maybe custody. So what I'm hearing for you guys is that like now is going to be, security help in hand. Like you haven't had help with the kids. You haven't had help with something for co-parents. Taurus singles who are co-parents and in separation, like they're not with the other parent of the child. I'm hearing that it's like there's going to be some more conversations that occur. There's going to be some conversations that occur that help dissolve a lot of the division that was happening within the family unit. You guys are going to be doing more things all together as a family. It will like kind of like, and that will be a relief for you. And it's not even just all together as a family. It's like, I'm hearing that it's like, you're going to be spending more time with the child alone, or they will. I mean, the other person would be, giving you like a break, giving you like a, some me time. So what I'm hearing during Mercury retrograde for you is that this is really going to be about me time for you, Taurus. Yeah, the sun just came through. Marriage, happiness, bright prospects. I'm telling you, this is not a time to start anew. This is the sun coming out is telling me 100,000,000%. Like this person is going to come to you with an offer of marriage, an offer of commitment. Do not take the bait. I would at least wait until Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde has ended. We're still in the middle of Venus retrograde, which ends the 29th of January. That 19 is coming through strong too. I don't know if you're born on the 19th, if 19 is a relevant number for you. But that 19 is feeling strong. There's a lot of nines, 99999. So I don't know if you're born 5/9, you would be a Taurus. Would you be a Taurus? 5/6/9? No, you wouldn't be a Taurus if you're born June. Yeah, so I'm hearing the 9 is very strong. 9 energy is of service to others. 9 energy is also psychopathic. So what I'm hearing is like you could be dealing with somebody who is like almost like bipolar. Is a good way to put it. They may not actually be bipolar, but it seems like they're bipolar because their mood swings just go up and down. And right now you're kind of getting the love bomb and you're getting the good mood swing. Like I said, you're somebody, this is a roller coaster type of situation. I'm actually going to get off this energy because I don't like it. I don't like their energy. It's unsure, it's uncertain, and it's dangerous. And that's funny because what the couples coming through is danger, insecurity, hazardous conditions, face, and fear. Taurus in a couples, what I'm hearing is that there's going to be some situations happening that are going to jeopardize your relationship. Whether it's exes calling from your, I'm hearing your partner is going to be getting in contact with some of their exes. Look, I can't make this shit up. Page of Swords, young woman to 25 years old, spying or deception, reflecting back over the shoulder. You're going to be spying on your partner, possibly because I just said that to you. So please don't go spy on your partner just because I said that they're going to have contact with their ex. But I also am sensing the ex spying on you, spying on this new relationship. They're looking at the new relationship and like, yeah. And then the justice is coming out. Justice will be served, finding out the truth in the matter, affecting the balance. I feel as if right now you don't see an issue in your relationship or whatever, but there's going to be some truths and some energy coming out for you, Taurus, and you're not going to like it. It's going to be some other people, ex-people. This is funny because this came out for Aries, and I was about to say that maybe you should check out Aries. I just did Aries right before. Aries, maybe their ex, your partner's ex could be an Aries, and Aries is about to be ruining some homes. They about to be some home wreckers. I'm sorry, Aries. I don't mean to come at you like that. I really don't. But y'all about to be doing some home wrecking shit. And Taurus, you might be the victim. I'm talking to the mic like it's hooked up. Taurus might be the victim. I'm here to pull this last card. No, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not going to go there. I will pull one more card for you guys. If that same card comes out, I'll have no choice but to read it. Yeah, Three of Wands. But that wasn't the card that pulled out. I'm not telling you guys what card pulled out. But the Three of Wands came out, and the Three of Wands is traveling over land, surveying your kingdom. What I'm hearing for you, Taurus, the best advice I can give you is, like I said, for the singles, either way, this is about me time. Either way, this is about since you're the master of your life, you are the co-creator of your life, Taurus. So that right now is the best time to kind of like survey your kingdom, see exactly who it is that you want, what it is that you want, because during the Mercury retrograde, there's going to be a lot of truth coming out. There's going to be exes coming out. There's going to, like I said, for the singles, there's some exes coming in with some marriage proposals and some proposals. And then for the couples, there's really some energy of coming in, of like the exes coming in and trying to like ruin the foundation. So what I'm hearing is the best thing for you to do is to like figure out what you want before. Yeah, figure out what you want, bro. All right, what am I on? Gemini and me never get along when I'm doing these videos. It's like Gemini literally, guys. It's like you guys are so analytical, you don't want me to read your cards. Singles and couples. Oh. So for singles, what I'm hearing is a soft approach, faith. I'm hearing that you guys aren't as analytical as right now during this time. All right, Gemini. So Mercury is in retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. So Mercury is in retrograde in an air sign, which I'm hearing for you is a positive thing. You guys are getting a lot of good energy. This is nice. This is a nice turn because Aries and Taurus, y'all was going through it. Gemini, what I'm hearing is that you are understanding people and you're understanding what you desire from a relationship, and you're kind of you're not seeking love, but you're approaching love with a gentler mindset, with a more calm. You don't feel the anxiety you used to feel in love right now. Like you feel calm. The people who are talking to you, you might have strong Aquarius placements, because when I did the Aquarius horoscopes, when I did the horoscopes for all the signs, the written horoscopes, Aquarius energy is very stable during this Mercury retrograde, because it's like they just feel all their power. They're very all-knowing of the thing. Like they know what they know, and they're also non-confrontational right now. Like they just don't want confrontation, and they're very good with using their words. They're going to be like amazing during this retrograde with using their words, and dissolving confrontation, like being a mediator kind of energy. And what I'm sensing for you, Gemini, is that kind of same energy. So what I'm sensing for you in love during the Mercury retrograde is it's very much gentle, motherly, nurturing. Nurturing is the best word I can say for you, Gemini. I would say that whatever you do, what I'm hearing is I actually don't even have to tell you this, but what I'm hearing for you, Gemini, is just be patient, right? Because you don't want to start like a whole new relationship during Mercury retrograde. I'm not going to sit here and say no relationships can ever start during Mercury retrograde. Like, that's a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the planetary alignment during the Mercury retrograde usually means that it's like going, like, we usually go back to our past behavior. So this isn't necessarily about you, but what I would say is that be patient before committing fully to anything, Gemini, because after the Mercury retrograde, you might see a change in your partner because they may be approaching you or meeting you. They like your energy could be comforting for them, but they could still be unsure. That's what I'm sensing from that energy, is like an unsurety. Yeah, visitors are messages to share. So basically what I'm hearing is like there's going to be some third-party drama. 5 of Swords, all is not lost as you still have 3 swords remaining in your hand. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's some people, this person's, they need this nurturing, they need this energy right now, but what I'm sensing is there's some friends, family members who are kind of meddling in the relationship, and this person may walk away, you know. And I'm hearing for you, Gemini, yo, wow, I'm hearing Gemini, like, don't think, like, you have to just kind of like, you are what you love, not what loves you. It's my favorite advice to give. You are what you love, not what loves you. You can, if you love a flower, if you like a flower, you pick it and then you put it on your desk in a vase. But if you love a flower, you nurture it, you water it, you etc. And what we have to understand with relationships, Gemini, is relationships come in seasons, right? So be appreciative of the energy you did receive from this person and the time you did receive it from them, but don't push any further. If they walk away, allow them to walk away, because it doesn't mean that they're never going to come back. They may come back when it's the right time. So what I'm hearing is this is all about a time-honored approach. And like I said, for you, I know you're being patient and you're being all these things, but I'm just sensing very much so that it's like them walking away from this situation, or them taking too much time away, or not communicating properly. It's going to cause some discomfort in you. And not even discomfort to a point where it affects your life, but I just feel like you're going to be feeling a sense of rejection. And I just want you to know rejection is redirection. You may need the time to go deeper into your goals, to go deeper into self, to accomplish something that like you've been putting off, you know, and this was distracting you, and it was a positive distraction, but it was a distraction nonetheless. So let's get off that energy. Let's pull into Gemini couples, which is 11, peace and harmony. Same energy. It's favorable conditions, expansion. What I'm hearing for couples who want to have a child, Mercury retrograde is actually going to be a good time to conceive. I'm hearing that if there was any issues with reproductive systems or anything like that, there's going to be an equipoise. Yeah, an equipoise. There's going to be a balance suddenly. If you're somebody who had like a messed up pH balance, what I'm hearing is during Mercury retrograde. Wow, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, as I'm saying this, is 6 of Swords, which is boat or over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters, which is funny because I'm kind of hearing like if you're a female who has an off pH balance, what I'm hearing is it's like the waters is flowing. It's funny too because I want water right now. I'm hearing things is about to start flowing well down there. Favorable conditions. Yeah, this is a very sexual read for you, Gemini. I'm hearing 10 of Pentacles, money, contentment, signing or a money agreement. Yeah. Ovulation. Ovulation. You guys are content money-wise. You guys are ready to settle down and start planting seeds. I'm hearing if the Gemini is a divine masculine, you're ready to plant seeds. If it's divine feminine, your soil is ready to be planted in. I actually don't want to get too far into that, Gemini. Drop a comment if you guys are trying to conceive. So I'm very interested to know. Call it, like, claim it in the comments, because if this is your time and this is something you've been asking for, then it's very much going to be a good time to, like, look at your ovulation schedule, claim it, like I said, call it into existence, do what you got to do, because there's favorable conditions for you. Let's go into Cancer. All right, Cancer, what's going on for the suckles? I don't know why I'm hearing honeysuckle. We don't have that around here. I don't think we do. And I'm hearing to pull these last two. I'm hearing Cancer is going through a lot. Cancer, for whatever reason, I'm hearing to listen to Taurus if you haven't already. All right, Cancer. For single Cancers, it's coming through as opposition, opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, a misunderstanding, and estrangement. So you could be in separation with somebody. Yeah, you're in separation with somebody. I really don't want to touch base on this energy, guys. I'm not going to lie. Because you are heartbroken about this separation. You think this person's your twin flame. You think that you're in separation because of some divine. I'm sorry to be rolling my eyes, but I'm telling you right now, single. I'm not sensing that. I'm sensing, this is somebody who's, like, toxic. This is somebody who you're desiring to reach out to you, to apologize. It's almost like because Mercury retrograde is happening, you are assuming that they're gonna, like, reach out. I guess I'll play with you guys for a second. I'll play ball. Are they gonna reach out? Is this person gonna reach out to Cancer? No. No. Four of Swords came out. First off, this person, I would check. I'm saying this with the utmost respect, but if you slept with this person recently and then they just ghosted you, yeah, that's what I'm sensing, Cancer. You slept with somebody right before the Mercury retrograde, and, you know, maybe it was something that, because you got to remember, we're in the Venus retrograde. So what I'm hearing is you're getting a lot of energy because this person came through for the Venus retrograde. They were there, whatever, and you thought there was stability, especially with this 4 coming through. You thought you had your stability, but now you're sick. Either you're sick down there or you're sick up here because of what this person had, because they just left. They just haven't reached out. And I promise you, with this High Priestess coming through, secrets to be revealed, you're going to find out that they were either in a relationship or that they're going to say some stupid shit to you. Like, I was working. I couldn't, my schedule. There was no hard feelings. Like, no, there's hard feelings, motherfucker. You went inside my body and then, am I allowed to swear? I hope so. You went inside my body and then you dipped. Like, there's hard feelings here. That's how I would feel, Cancer, and I'm telling you that's how you should feel. Like, please do not accept an apology. You need to pull into your High Priestess mode. You need to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you this person does not fuck with you. They do not. If you look back at the Rolodex and think about their behavior, go through your pictures on your phone. Go through one of the best things I do when I'm concerned or when I'm trying to understand how somebody feels, and this is platonic or romantic, I don't even care. I can just go back and read text messages. I do not delete text messages. I never delete my text messages. And even if I delete them, it's because they're screenshotted. And I literally have a special folder in my Dropbox filled with old text messages. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm all about building a good case against somebody. Like, I will never delete evidence. Think of that as my evidence locker. So you need to go into your evidence locker and you need to build up a good case. What I like to tell people who go through certain things is like, basically, like, you need to act like you're a detective and you need to build a subjective and objective case. Like, you may not have a smoking gun, but neither do most detectives when they go put people away in jail. Like, it's very rare that a detective and a district attorney have a smoking gun. You don't need a smoking gun. You just need to know beyond a reasonable doubt that this person does not fuck with you. So beyond a reasonable doubt, this person does not fuck with you. I'm sorry to go so hard on you, Cancer. I really am, but it's like, you need to hear it like this. Like, you need to kind of be a little logical during this time, because this person is going to come. Logic is going to help you strengthen your intuition. And I talk about this in my book, Lovesick. The best way to strengthen intuition is to critically think, not overthink, not obsess, to critically think, to create arguments, right? We learned that in philosophy, that you can Google how to create an argument, philosophy, logic, Google these things, Google these concepts, because these things will help you build a rational foundation for yourself so that you can make a choice. And that's how we build our intuition. Intuition isn't just like an all-knowing, like, yes, it's an energetical thing, but more importantly, it is based on experience and education, right? So that's what I'm hearing for you, Cancer, single Cancers. Let's move into the coupled Cancers. For the coupled Cancers, it's devoted, patient, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthy, and motherly. So for the coupled Cancers, what I'm hearing is, once again, I kind of found this energy with Gemini. So you might actually resonate with the Gemini reading as well. But what I'm hearing for you is that this is very much going to be a time of fertility. Check your ovulation schedule, check things of that nature. What I'm hearing is that also, too, for those, this is actually coming through really strong because I know this is romantic, but what I'm hearing is that for some, this is going to be a time of reconciliation with mothers. So Cancer, check your, Cancer, the High Priestess energy. Cancer, what I'm hearing is that, like, if you had a narcissistic mother, or you have a mother who's, or a mother-like figure who there's been like a troubled relationship with, I'm hearing that there's going to be some information that comes out, whether by the mother figure themselves or through a third party. And this information is going to help resolve some issues that were in the relationship, that were present in the relationship. What I'm hearing is you could be a mother. And what I'm hearing is that you could be getting closer with your partner. And essentially, this is making you a better mother and closer to the child for some reason. I don't know. That's coming out really weird. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you, coupled Cancers, because this is like, it feels like this mother relationship is tied to your relationship for some reason. Like, that was a horrible shuffle. I don't have enough space right here. There's just something about this motherly relationship or something about mothering that is very relevant to like the relationship you're in right now. And it's like almost like this is going to, that's the card. Frustrations, double-edged sword, a hollow victory. And justice was coming through. Couple of Cancers, I'm hearing that maybe you have a mother in jail, a co-parent in jail. Like your lover is in jail. Or Cancer, what I'm also hearing is like, let's pull another one. Two of Swords. A lot of swords energy, challenges. Ace of Pentacles, money coming in and divine wish being granted. you wish for justice in some type of situation. I don't know if this is a legal situation, but Seven of Wands is coming through. Frustration, you're able to overcome the situation. You're able to overcome your frustrations. Basically, Mercury retrograde for you couples is there's going to be some type of conversation. Please drop in the comments if this is resonating in somehow. This is very weird. I can't explain it. I don't understand this. This dynamic is very confusing for me. I'm hearing like mother-in-law. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe it's a mother-in-law. Yeah. Or a sister-in-law. But Cancer, what I'm hearing is that it's like you've very much wished for there to be some type of amicable relationship or something. You've wished for there to be some type of communication, and right now that communication is coming in. That's all I can sense for you coupled Aries. Coupled Cancers. What I'm hearing is it's like you're basically like Mercury retrograde is 100% going to bring in some conversations from your lover, from mothering energy, and this information is going to give you more support. Yeah, I'm gonna close that because I feel like if that storyline is very odd. So that like if you know exactly what I'm talking about, you definitely know exactly what I'm talking about. Cancer, if you want like a personal reading, check the description because I should have actually put those in before, huh? Oh. Let's move on to Leo because there's 12 zodiacs. We're already at 36 minutes, so let's check out Leo. Single Leo and coupled Leo. Leo. You guys are so confident. It's like you guys don't even want the advice. Because these cards are like, we don't have a message. I'm like, find the message. What message do we have for Leo? Is that the bottom I'm taking? No, they're telling me to shuffle. Now is the bottom I'm taking. Okay. I'm at my labradorite, just kind of pushed off. All right, singles, what I'm hearing, Leo, is the gentle's coming through, but this energy coming through is different with this gentle. It's not gentle. What I'm hearing, Leo, is that right now it was 38 minutes exactly when I said that. 11 energy. I'm hearing that Leo, this is a very deep situation, almost like a karmic situation coming through. I don't know if the 11th was relevant. I'm like crossing my arms. You see this? I like this energy. I'm like blocking this energy off. I'm like, no. This energy is coming through as like this penetrating. First off, Leo, be careful if you don't want to get anybody pregnant right now, Leo, because definitely you're fertile. Or if you don't want to be pregnant in your feminine energy for Leo, definitely a lot of fertile energy. But Leo, what I'm sensing right now for the single Leos is there's a relationship that is coming into play for this Mercury retrograde. And they are pretty much kind of like, they're being assertive in your life. That's the best way I can say this. They are asserting themselves into your life. And as a result, it's like causing you to kind of like lose faith. You're losing faith in yourself. You're losing faith in like, this person has a deep influence on you. They have a deep impact on your life, and they come into your life and they just blow in and they make you change. Frustrations, double up. Listen, I hate when the same cards keep coming out, but this is a rhythm happening here. I can't I can't make this shit up. But this is like, this person comes in and literally like, it's a double-edged sword for you every time, because you love being with them. You love this person. You guys have a great history. You might laugh and you might have great conversations. They're beautiful. You're beautiful. You would make beautiful babies. But it's kind of like at the end of the night, it's like, or the end of the interaction, it's like there's always some just, you're like looking in the mirror like, who am I? Who am I to the world? And like, you're just, it causes you to be very like insecure. Like, what I'm hearing though is that this person, and what you need to do in order to like get through, because what I'm sensing for you, Leo, is like, you don't want to not talk to this person. You actually really love them, but you just can't seem to understand why they're so aggressive. This person has like a lot of divine masculine energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But what I'm sensing is if it's a man or female, it doesn't matter. This person is like, you see how I am getting right now? Like, and I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this person is, this is how they talk. They're hitting tables and they're not easy to talk to. Like, you can't just approach them and be like, hey, can we have a conversation? Like, no. That does not happen. But what I'm hearing is that this person is actually acting this way because they like hurt people, right? So what I'm hearing is this person is not angry, they're hurt. And so you should address this person as you would like address like a wounded animal, right? If you come across a wounded animal and you just go to try to pick it up to help it, it's going to react angrily or aggressively because the wounded animal doesn't necessarily know if you're going to wound it further, right? So this person has their guard up. This person is scared to be wounded. They're scared to be hurt again. So even though they're with you and even though they're in front of you, what they're doing is they're trying to like stay distant in a way emotionally, or stay distant in their mind so that, God forbid, there's pain that comes from the situation. They're not so invested into it that it debilitates them. This person fears being depressed. They just fear being hurt. They fear being hurt. And in their head, it's like, I'll hurt this person before they hurt me. Like, you ever hear that slogan, like break up with them before they break up with you kind of thing? That's what I'm hearing. So it's like, this person doesn't not want to be with you or not be around you. They're just kind of like, as soon as they sense any type of familiarity from the past, or any type of betrayal or lies or anything, and it could be completely made up in their head. It really could be. But if a situation mimics a past situation, this person is automatically going to put their guard up, get aggressive, and they're going to be like, So what I'm hearing is like, and I know this sounds silly, but it's like, if you're already fucking with them and you're already with them, it's kind of like, when with you, Leo, you're a fixed sign. You're stubborn as fuck too. So it's like, don't meet aggression with aggression. If this person's meeting you with aggression, what I'm hearing is it's like, they just want to kiss. They just want a hug. So if you know that, like I said with the wounded animal just needs a bandage. So if this person just needs a bandage, like, get them a bandage. If you don't want to get them a bandage, then you need to tell them to go. And you need to have them stay gone. So for couples, what I'm hearing is, listen, I'm telling you right now, for a lot of these energies, it's been very fertile. But for couples, what I'm hearing is completion, final attainment, victory, a crescendo, a job well done, perfection, peak performance, and prudence. What I'm hearing is that you're somebody who may not have children yet, but you really want children. So children are coming for some reason for you, Leo, coupled Leos. Not only that, but with the Mercury retrograde, there's actually going to be some type of promotion or some type of upgrade in career. And that upgrade in career is really going to like give you like it's going to give you a confidence boost. Like, you're already the most confident sign, but this is going to give you an even bigger confidence boost, right? Because what this is going to do is it's going to pretty much like, it's going to be reassurance in a, not reassurance. Well, yes, reassurance, but it's going to be like, ooh, my water bottle just popped. It's going to be confirmation. It's going to be accreditation. Syndication is what I'm hearing. Like, so I'm hearing that if you're somebody who's like on YouTube, or you're somebody who's like a social influencer, or you're somebody who's an influencer, you're somebody who's just started a business, right? There's going to be some type of like contract, promotion, some type of money coming in. And this money is going to make you feel like 9 of Cups, I'm pretty sure it is. 9 of Cups energy. Very smug, very pleased with yourself. And that smug and pleased and arrogant feeling is going to make you want to celebrate. So it's kind of like, yeah, like what would this person do after they reach this finish line? And they're the first person to reach the finish line. It's like they're celebrating. So with Leo energy during the Mercury retrograde for couples, what I'm hearing is like, if not already pregnant, like right when this is like you're seeing this, you're gonna figure out you're pregnant like ASAP kind of thing, then it's kind of like you're gonna be making a baby, celebrating, making a baby kind of energy. 6, 7, 8. This is 9 energy. 9 is coming through very strong. So I don't know if you're because yeah, I'm just hearing the 9 is very strong. So maybe August 9th, that 9 energy, 19th. 9 is of service. This is the Hermit energy. So maybe you're on the Leo Virgo cusp. You could be like on the Leo Virgo cusp. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Or you should check to see where your Virgo placements are, because you could have strong Virgo placements is what I'm hearing. So I would check that. We all have every astrological sign in our chart, and each sign lives in a different house. So what I'm hearing is that, yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you. Check to see where Leo and Virgo both stand, because wherever they go, wherever they are in your chart, that's where you're going to be getting some recognition. Yeah, so like Cancer, for example, is the house of home, the house of stability, and Cancer is the 4th house, right? So say Virgo is in your 4th house. That means that you're going to have an upgrade in your home, right? That's how you apply that logic, right? Yeah, I'm hearing that very strongly. I'm gonna pull one card. I'm gonna pull some tarot on that. You guys, this was kind of easy with the Tao. I'm not gonna lie. Like other people, I kind of had to pull the tarot and stuff like that. But I just feel like this would just be extra for you guys. I'm gonna say for couples and singles. What's the general energy for the Mercury retrograde? Temperance, money restrictions, testing the waters. So right now, oh my God, I don't care if you're the person who is about to complete this finish line, or you're the person who has to deal with this like crazy, X kind of energy. I don't mean to say crazy X. They're not a crazy X. They're just a hurt and wounded X. The hurt and wounded X energy. Temperance is key. Tempering your attitude, being patient. What I'm hearing is that if you are somebody who resonated with me saying like, oh, you're going to have some success or so on and so forth. What I'm hearing is that, and this is funny because Mercury retrograde starts the 14th. So that's what I'm hearing, right? This is the 13th. I'm doing this before the Mercury retrograde. So what I'm hearing is that you have to temper your attitude, be very prudent, be very patient. Whatever you were working on before Mercury retrograde, take your time with it. If this is something that you're creating content, you're creating a business plan, you're creating a product, what I'm hearing is that you want to be very tempered with it. And like I said, with this other person, you want to watch your temper. Don't meet aggression with aggression. Overall, what I'm hearing is temperance will be key. Temperance is actually the Sagittarian card. So what I'm hearing is also check your Sagittarian energy, because Sagittarian energy is all about ambition. It's all about like putting out the arrows and shooting for afar. Like, so what I'm hearing is it's kind of like, aim for the moon, but fall upon the stars. That's what I'm hearing is like, check where Sagittarius lies, because wherever Sagittarius lies, that's also where success is going to be. So that's what I'm hearing. Sagittarius, Virgo, and Leo. Check where these placements are, check where they live in each house, because where they live in each house is going to tell you 100% where you're going to have success, where your love situations are going. It will help take this general reading and make it much more specific. Okay, Leo? So let's go into Virgo. We're going to see what's going on for Virgo during the Virgo retrograde, during the Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. We're going to do couples and singles. I feel like the Virgo cards are about to like fall right out, just because that Virgo energy that was coming through with the in the Leo. Like I feel like Virgo is kind of like screaming at me for some reason, like in a sense. It's kind of like yeah, they're screaming. I don't like that. You guys need to calm down. There's so many messages coming through for Virgo. I'm hearing Virgo, first and foremost, you need to be careful, because during Mercury retrograde is like when you guys are actually stressing me out. I'm literally getting stressed out. You guys are stressed out about something. What I'm hearing for you, Virgo, though, intuitively, before I even pull the cards, is that you guys need to watch out for your phones and stuff like that, because somebody's trying to look in your phone, or something's going to happen with your phone. You just need to be careful with your phone. Yeah, I can't even get a message out of these cards. We're going to pull the Flowers of the Night Oracle for you guys, because I need a gentler approach, honestly. What's coming through, generally speaking, for Virgo is seeking truth, wisdom, insight, returning to the source, getting to the bottom of things. Virgo, I'm hearing you're going to be like a little bit like Aries, and during the Mercury retrograde, you're going to be the one reaching out to some exes. You're going to be the one trying to that's what I'm hearing with the phones. Are you spying on somebody, Virgo? You could be spying on somebody, Virgo. You could be spying on a lot of people, Virgo. Virgo, what I'm hearing is you're kind of like going through it in the sense where it's like you have a lot of relationships that just didn't work out. Virgo, I'm going to need you guys to take this energy down. Take it down, 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 down. My cards do not like being beat up. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Virgo. Poor Virgos. Okay. Virgo, seeking truth, intuitive knowing, return to the source, get into the bottom of things. Virgo, you are looking for spiritual enlightenment. You are looking for a connection, a deeper connection, a connection that is so deep that you almost want to lose yourself in love. Like, Virgo. And you're trying to, like, there's somebody from your past or people from your past. You're trying to go down your Rolodex of people who you've been with, and you're like, was it them? That's what I'm saying. There's a person who got away, or somebody you think who got away, and it's like almost like there's more than one. You're like, but which one was it? You know, but it's kind of like, if you have that many people to go down your Rolodex to try to figure out, like, who was it, then it's probably, I'm not going to say none of them. I'm just going to say that, like, Virgo, you're like going into the past to try to make sense of the future. And I just feel like you don't go to the past to make sense of the future. If you want to know if somebody was the one, the only way you can do that is to have an adult conversation with somebody. So you're kind of looking into the past. You're looking at past messages from these people or this person. You're looking at their social media, trying to figure out what they're doing right now. You're wanting to know if they're with someone, these things that, like, but it's kind of like, if you, like, you could just talk to this person. Like, you don't need to do recon work. That's what I'm hearing. You're like doing recon work, and you're trying to, like, plan something and figure something out. And it's like, for what? You're wasting a whole bunch of energy. In order to seek truth and to get down to the bottom of things, all you have to do is have a conversation. Mercury retrograde in Aquarius is very much going to open you up for a conversation. Aquarius is all about conversation. So, especially as an air sign, right? What I said in the description, if you check out the description, is this Mercury retrograde is very much about, like, opening Pandora's box, right? When the Mercury retrograde starts, and is starting, and this pre-shadow, and it's starting tomorrow, it's going to feel as if Pandora's box was open. It's going to feel as if you're being attacked by, like, this energy of doubt, fear, just all this negative stuff, the evils of the world, right? That's what Pandora's box is all about. But we got to remember, at the bottom of Pandora's box is hope. That's literally the name of this, which is funny because you're the only sign who I'm even having to actually talk about this with. The point that I'm trying to make is that you need to just kind of have hope and faith that everything that is meant for you will come to you, right? You need to look past the evils. You need to look past this negative energy that's feeling like it's overwhelming you. Yeah, and you need to be an adult and have a conversation. I don't like your energy right now, so I'm actually not going to keep pulling too much on this, okay? Yeah, I cannot make this shit up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. 10 of Wands, you are just burdened. 10 of Wands is weighed down with problems and a very heavy load. I'm hearing you're somebody who's backed up. You haven't been sexually active, Virgo. And if you are sexually active, you feel as if you're not getting off. If you're a male, then what's it called? Blue balls? I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. You need to get that's why this blue is coming through. There's so much blue coming through, and my throat is starting to hurt out of nowhere. And I drank my lemon, turmeric, and black pepper this morning, so there's no reason for my throat to be hurting. But like this, look at all this blue. Your throat chakra is super clenched up. Like all it takes is a text message. All you have to do is say, "Hey." Like you're overthinking too much. You're weighed down by all this 10 of Wands energy. The 10 of Wands is telling me that this person is possibly, I'm actually not going to get into it because there's so many energies coming through for your other parties. So what I'm going to say for you, the moon is coming through very strong. This is somebody who is intuitive. The person you're desiring and the person you're looking to is a spiritual person. They're probably like a high priestess energy. They could probably read cards or something like that, like I do kind of thing. Or they could like, yeah, this is somebody who you see as very spiritually enlightened. So for singles, what I'm hearing is like with this clarity card coming through, it's pretty much like you're going to gain clarity during this Mercury retrograde. If you could, and what I'm hearing with the well and the sea, I'm hearing this is taking a trip to the beach. I know it's wintertime in most places, but like taking a trip to the beach, being able to like be near the water, like for you is going to be very calming, you know? But I'm hearing to take your partner to the beach, to kind of take them to the water, take them to a waterfront of some sort, because basically what I'm hearing is like, this is going to be a place where being in the open, vast space will help both of you talk more calmly. It will help you guys not feel so entrapped somewhere. So what I'm hearing is like, get out of the house, get out of your mind, get out of your body, take a walk in nature. And I'm hearing that for you, Virgo, this is to do this by yourself, but also if you want to have a conversation with this person, to take them to a body of water, take them to an open space. Don't have the conversation on the phone. Because like I said with your phone anyways, Virgo, you're going to be having a lot of issues with your phone. So don't have the conversation on the phone, Virgo. Definitely have this conversation in an open area, an open space. And with that, like energy, you guys will feel like with that, like I said, it's Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. So you'll have a nice open space to communicate, lots of air to communicate with. For the couples, what I'm hearing is like, there's going to be a deeper sense of purpose occurring during the Mercury retrograde. You're going to be looking for a deeper sense of purpose. And this deeper sense of purpose is going to come through in the relationship. Once again, I'm hearing for Virgos as much as I was hearing for any other sign. I keep hearing this very, very loud calling for fertility. So you might be looking for purpose through becoming a parent. You may want to start furthering your legacy in this world. So for couples who have been, and I want to point out for the Virgos, what I'm saying is for Virgos who have been in long-term relationships. I'm not talking about you just been in a relationship for a week. Like this should not resonate with you. Like, and if you're been in a relationship for a week and you're trying to have a baby, I'm definitely not advising you to do that. So what I'm saying here is that there could be you're desiring more, but what I'm hearing for Virgos is that this isn't going to necessarily happen during the Mercury retrograde. For the other signs, it was coming through as very fertile energy, etc., etc. For this purpose card, it's kind of like more like there's going to be conversations about the future, conversations about future children, upgrading the home, things of that nature. Because right now it's coming through as the desert. It's seeming dry. Like, so divine feminine Virgos, it's kind of like I'm hearing like off pH balances. I'm hearing like dry down there, bad timing, that kind of thing. But with the divine masculines, like I said, because that heavy load that's been like backed up and stuff like that, it's like I'm hearing it's just like there's no active little swimmers right now. It's just there's not very much there's not very many chances of an actual conception here, of conceiving here. But what it is there's going to be conversations about conceiving. What this purpose coming through is also coming through as like having a deeper conversation with your partner about their life path, because it's like you might be somebody who has a career. Well, not might, you're a Virgo, so you most likely have a career and have money set up. So it's kind of like what I'm hearing is like you're going to be somebody, your partner is somebody who doesn't have like a set career. So you're going to be having the conversations where it's like, what exactly are you doing? And do you have plans? Like, do you plan on making money? Do you plan, like, you have all these great ideas, especially with the Virgo coming through. There is water coming through here. So I'll say for the couples, what I'm sensing is that you could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign. Pisces and Virgo are on the opposite spectrum of the wheel. So you're extremely compatible with Pisces. So you could be in a relationship with the Pisces. So what I'm hearing is that it's like you're kind of asking Pisces, like, what's the plan with this business? Because I'm just trying to figure out what the purpose is here. Like, are we getting married? Are we having kids? And I'm here telling you right now, Pisces, yeah, this is going to take a lot of work. You're making it seem like Pisces or this water energy, your partner, I keep hitting this, your partner is in need of some changes in their life or something like that. But in reality, what I'm hearing is the same questions you want to ask your partner, you should ask yourself. I'm hearing that you have a career, but you yourself don't have much of a purpose. I'm hearing you yourself don't have much of, like, with this well coming through in general, Virgo, you guys are couple or single, Mercury retrograde, you guys are going to start looking deeper into spiritual enlightenment. So you don't be asking. I'm going to say straight up, like, yeah, you can plan for the future. I know you want to be a planner, but don't plan for the future unless you have your shit figured out, unless your spirit, like, if you want to start building a foundation for a future, I think that it's best to like get through a spiritual journey first. If you're somebody who's never been on a spiritual journey, never said to the universe, I want to go on a spiritual journey, now is the time. Singles or couples. And I bring that back to the singles too, because like I said, this is a single energy that is kind of like going back into their Rolodex of exes and trying to figure out which one is the one, or they have their eye on that one specific one and they're trying to figure out how they can build a relationship with them. So what I'm hearing is it's pretty much like, it doesn't matter whether you're a single or a couple and you're trying to figure out how to make a foundation for your life. What I'm hearing, Virgo, is you're ready to plant roots. You're ready to like set down roots somewhere. But I'm here to tell you, like, home is where the heart is. Like, set down roots within yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now is the time to like look deeper into like a spiritual journey and going on a spiritual journey. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, Virgo, because your energy is like too much for me. I got to be honest. I'm a Virgo rising. Well, it depends what chart you're looking at, but I'm actually glad I said that because you guys don't need to know what I actually am. But I have strong Virgo placements, and I have to be honest, that didn't resonate with me at all. Like, I guess maybe some of it did. Actually, maybe some of it did. I'm single, so some of the single stuff did. I'm a little bit of a spyer. I've been spying on my not exes, because I've been spying, though. I'm not going to lie. So let's see what's happening with Libra. Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. Now, Libra, a Mercury retrograde was in your sign last in September to October. This is singles and this is couples. You guys are getting 4 cards. So you guys are coming off of a strong Mercury retrograde that was very, very much helpful for you guys. What I'm hearing for the singles is right now, it's coming up as keeping still and development, gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach, meditation, self-renewal, detachment, self-acceptance, and serenity. So what I'm hearing for the Libras is, like I said, so Mercury retrograde in Libra for you guys in the end of 2021, Mercury retrograde in Libra was all about interpersonal relationships. It was all about figuring out who you wanted in your life, how you wanted them in your life, And since Libra is the master of self-care, what really ended up happening for a lot of Libra energies during the Mercury retrograde is you actually ended up like cutting a lot of people off, because during the Mercury retrograde, you were just kind of like, I deserve so much better. So I love that for the Libra energy. That energy was then supported by the eclipse season, because during eclipse season, you probably got to see a lot of truths about a lot of different people that just confirmed your decision. And you were just like, all right, bet, like I am out. Like, you know what I mean? So right now with this Mercury retrograde, you're kind of now discerning, right? You're like, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm going to be ready for a relationship in 2022. You're probably seeing a lot about how this is the year of the lovers. So you're just kind of like, okay, like I'm ready. I'm ready to start finding new people, new friends, new lovers, new whatever. But right now with the Mercury retrograde is you're kind of coming into like a self-renewal, self-acceptance, right? You're kind of accepting yourself in this singlehood. You're accepting yourself for who you are first before you start to try to add a partner to the situation. Gradual progress is telling me that you're somebody who's like been working on yourself, working on your shadow work, working on doing a lot of self-care rituals, really kind of like meditating a lot. Like, and even if you're not somebody who consciously is like, I'm about to meditate, you're just taking more time to take things, you're taking things slowly. Yeah, even with this energy, I'm like, I'm talking too fast for you guys. You guys don't want to hear that shit. It's like, you are taking things slow. You're patient. You're rereading, and like you're rereading your text messages before you send them. You're like, you're seeing an article online and you're rereading it multiple times. I don't care what it, like, it could be a love article. I'm hearing like you just saw about, you know, Jason Momoa and like the breakup, and you're like rereading this information over and over again, and not like obsessively, but you're just making sure that you're taking everything that you can from it. Whatever information is coming your way, you're taking it slow. You're allowing it to absorb. You're not just acting on any information. You're taking it very, very slow. I don't know how to stop these bots. Like, it's very frustrating that you guys just come in here and comment like these random things. I wonder if this affects me in any way. But anyways, for the couples, what I'm hearing is that it's like there's uncertainty, there's doubt, because with the couples, the people who stayed in relationships, the people who didn't necessarily take the step to like move on, you're now seeking the truth that should have came to you during the Mercury retrograde in Libra. So what I'm hearing is like, you're basically like, you're uncertain about your situation, you're uncertain about your love life, you're uncertain about your lover, and you're just kind of like, is this even somebody I want to be with? Like, is this somebody I even like? And that's what I'm hearing very, very strongly for you Libras, and the coupled up Libras, is it's kind of like, Libra, when I said Libra, and this never happens, this reading thing is coming through very strongly. Libras, you guys must be reading a lot. Reading books. Because Libra, I said it out loud as Libra, but in my head I said Libre. I want to say that's Latin for book, but, or in Spanish technically. So something about books, Libra, that is coming through very strongly. Maybe you're a writer, or yeah. There's something that you want to get to the bottom of. And I think that's why the book is coming out, because maybe it's like you're trying to get to the end of a book. This is really weird, actually. Finish a book, finish writing a book, finish writing something. But what I'm hearing is that it's kind of like only you know when the time is right. This is telling you to return to the source, raising money. Yeah, this is saying that whatever it is that you are trying to do money-wise, whatever seed you're trying to plant, 9 of Pentacles is coming through, which is peace of mind and contentment. And then 6 of Pentacles, which is a raise in money or salary. So maybe you're trying to, okay, so Libra, that's what I'm hearing. Couples or singles, maybe you go to school and there's like a completion coming and you're scared. You're scared of the completion. That's why you're trying to finish a book, or you're trying to finish something, because you have to finish in order to receive a certificate. You have to finish in order to receive the accreditation. You have to finish in order to graduate. If you're writing a book, you have to finish writing the book in order to sell it. So yeah, what I'm hearing is like, right timing, Libra. First off, that it's favorable condition. I know you know this because honestly, there's so much information right now out there about 2022 coming out and about how now is the time for, lovers and prudence, and now is going to be a time of reaping of rewards from like 2021 and all the years prior. I just want to point out for you, Libra, this year is a year of consistency for you. It really is a year of prudence, temperance. It's a year of like stability, trust, security, financial security, emotional security. That's what I'm hearing the most, emotional and financial security. So it's kind of like now is an opportune time. And I know you have plenty of evidence of that. And I'm saying that because I know that the things that I say in these readings should never be like a shock. These should only be confirming things in your gut, in your soul, your inner knowing. And that's what the card is coming through, is like your intuitive knowing. You know intuitively it's the right time, but the energy you have in your body is like this uncertainty, this doubt and hesitation. What I'm hearing, Libra, for you is to get rid of that is going to be working out. It's going to be exercise, right? And I know that it's cold outside for most places, and that's what I'm hearing with this before completion card is it's like you might have wintertime depression, Libra. So you could be somebody who's like avoiding going outside, avoiding working out, because it's just like you already have a hectic schedule and a busy schedule. So it's like to get the energy to get up and get out into the cold, even if it's just for a second when you're in the cold, to go drive to the gym or whatever. Or maybe you're someplace, the place you work out, they literally keep it too cold for you. You just don't like the atmosphere. And it doesn't have to be too cold. Maybe you just don't like the atmosphere, the aesthetic of it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to get over all that, and or you don't have to get over it, but you have to find a new place. But you have to figure out how to get this energy out of your body, because this is physical energy, kinetic energy. You're not too much, because you're most likely an intellect. Like I said, schooling, whatever it is, this reading energy coming through. You're probably an intellectual person, so you're very much in your brain, and in spirit is kind of asking you to get out of your brain and to like feel your body. And once you start to feel your body more and come into the physical realm more, you'll be able to get a lot more done with this book, or finishing this book, or finishing school. You'll have more energy. Right now, you might feel like you don't have enough energy to complete something. So, and I'm talking about even with a relationship, you could feel like you don't have the energy to address these emotional issues, to address your emotional stability. But it's like, no, like, if you work out, if you get active, you'll start to kind of be able to like channel energy and have conversations without getting so overwhelmed. Or like, I'm hearing you might shake and things like that. The reason you're at such a calm and peace, and the reason you are moving so slowly and stuff, is because you're avoiding people, Libra. So it's kind of like you don't want to keep avoiding people. Like, avoiding people is never the solution. So it's kind of like, if you fear that talking to somebody is going to cause you anxiety, the best advice I can give you is to like work out, is to like literally work out as much as you can, like work out, get an intense workout in, and then address the conversation, because your physical, and you'll have exerted all of that. Like, young woman to 25 years old. Yeah, I'm sensing friends and family for you, Virgo. Virgo. It was because Virgo just had me all confused. I'm sensing, yeah, there's some people who you're avoiding, Libra. So I would really check into that. Because if you're avoiding people, it's like one thing to avoid confrontation, because like you literally don't want to fight. You don't have the energy and you don't have the time to fight. But also on another level, it's kind of like, this is coming through. It says be extra cautious, right? So it's kind of like, I'm going to pull a card on this because I can't even find the words. I know exactly what I want to say, but I'm like, is that what I should say? Like, I don't know, Libra, because I'm just kind of like, I don't think the word, I think you're avoiding, but there's something I'm trying to say in the sense of like, yeah, okay. I'm glad that card came out. So avoiding a situation is one thing. If you feel like you're directly avoiding a situation because you fear confrontation, then my advice is like, I'm sorry, you need to address that either in yourself or with the other person. But the energy that came through is money problems, turning your back, walking away, and knowing nothing more can be done. And then the Queen of Wands. So what I'm hearing is that somebody, like, there's a fire energy in your life. This person's positive, they're fiery, they're outspoken kind of energy. Aries, Sag, Leo. And this person is, they come off like they're confrontational. They come off like it's going to be hard to speak to them. It's going to be hard to resolve anything with this energy. And what's coming off is like, you do need to turn your back and walk away because nothing more can be done right now. But make it clear that you're walking away is kind of the energy that I'm hearing. Is don't ghost anybody. Don't just avoid. Don't just disappear into thin air. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is something you want to do with a time-honored approach. This is something you want to do, like, yeah. We're going to pull Flowers of the Night Oracle for you guys. Libra, you're getting the most right now. We're going to pull Flowers of the Night Oracle. Because the singles, it's like, you guys are like, oh no. Oh, no. The card that fell flip side up is compassion. That's what I'm trying to say, Libra. It is not what you say, it's how you say it. We're going to read this from the book, and then we're going to move on from Libra. Compassion. While this flower has deep connections with all aspects of compassion in general, it is most closely aligned with compassion for the spiritual self. It is here we develop what we can take forward and share with others. Time alone is indicated, but this should be a blessing, not a curse. Take time to nurture and to develop aspects of your higher self. Looking after the interest of others is the next step, and that energy is strong also. Community events, programs, situations, and groups, and really stimulating beneficial relationships which grow within these spaces are all shown with the port wine magnolia. That's the flower that's on the card. Be aware of rejection, even repulsion at this time. Analyze where these decisions are coming from. Try not to take these actions personally. They are not meant to be reflection of what is the very heart of you. Affirmation is, I have compassion for all, including myself. And then the key words are compassion, sharing, spirituality, self-growth, retreat, and rejection. That's what I'm hearing. Don't reject people. Don't make people feel like you're like, don't do that. Don't make this a big, huge scene, right? These cards are very much saying, yes, even with the singles and the couples, you need time alone. You need to retreat. You need to recalibrate, especially if the couple energy is coming through as like you being unsure about a relationship. What this is saying is that, like, the only way this relationship can take a change for the better is if you treat yourself with more compassion, you have more compassion for others. That was coming through very strongly where it said, try not to take actions personally. So what I'm hearing for you, Libra, is you need to ask yourself, is there something you're trying to walk away from or avoid or et cetera, because you're actually taking something more personally than you should? Is somebody else going through an experience and you're personalizing the experience as if they're doing something to you when in reality they're just going through something in their life? It's kind of like, yeah. So I'm going to read the affirmation one more time. I have compassion for all, including myself. Now, it's going to take you some time to get to a place where you take accountability for what you may have done in this relationship. So what I'm hearing is that you do need time alone. You do need to take a step back from the situation. You shouldn't be engaging with the person in any way, shape, or form, especially if you feel like it will lead to confrontation. But what it's saying is to meet this person with compassion at every step of the way. Meet yourself with compassion. We can only treat others the way we treat ourselves, and we can only think of others what we think of ourselves. So if you think that somebody is being rude to you, you think that somebody's overstepping your boundaries, then you have to remember, are you overstepping your own boundaries? Are you being rude to yourself? And also, are you being rude to others? Are you overstepping other people's boundaries? This is all things that you can answer only under time of reflection, only under time of true introspection, true meditation, true understanding, right? And also with true compassion, because you don't want to berate yourself if you find that you are somebody who had a role in the deterioration of the relationship, or had a role in where the relationship, if you contributed to where the relationship is now. But basically, it's kind of like, until you take that accountability, you can never address the situation properly, right? So it's like, you have to take the responsibility, you have to take the accountability. Moreover, you have to, and because it's like, if you take that accountability and you take too much of it, then you'll meet this person back and you'll kind of just allow them to walk all over you again. And that's what you don't want. So you are right to feel your feelings. You are right to feel disrespected, or you're right to feel like whatever, but you do have to take a step back eventually and say, how did I contribute? How did I contribute to the state of this relationship, right? So I'm going to leave it there for you, Libra. I feel like you guys got a lot too. And I have to be honest, I don't feel like that was just romantic. I really feel like that was couples, like friends and platonic. Like, I'm actually realizing for a lot of the couples energies coming through for all of these, it's not just relationship. It's kind of like, I had like the mother one with who was it? You had like that mother energy coming through very strongly with one of them. So I'm hearing that it's kind of like Mercury retrograde is going to be talking about a lot of familial issues for sure for people. All right, let's see what's happening with Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Here, one from the bottom, one from the top. This 59, this dispersion card wants to be out so bad. Diffuse negativity, restore harmony. It's kind of funny that this card is coming out so hard because, you know, in my description, I talked about Pandora's box, and this card is literally like, you know, things flying through the air. And I think that this is very interesting. I think that this is like a general energy for all the signs, to be honest. So I'm going to actually just leave this atop, and I'm going to pull a different one for couples, specifically for Scorpio, because I'm just sensing that this dispersion card is 100% like it's becoming a theme. I'm just here to pull from the top. That was weird as fuck. At the bottom is increase, and at the top was decrease. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to start with the couples for Scorpio. For the couples for Scorpio, I'm hearing you have to let go of something in order to receive something. There's something you need to let go of. You need to become more frugal about. You need to make a sacrifice. You need to become more resourceful about something. I hear my family here, so excuse if you guys hear some things happening back there. But what I'm hearing is that it's like less is more. I'm hearing to like yeah, I hear somebody's on the phone in the kitchen, so I apologize if you guys can hear that. So what I'm hearing is that for the increase, in order to accept something, what you will do is you have to let go of something in order to receive something. With the increase, it's reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, abundance. Once again, the fertility thing is coming through, but what I'm hearing is that it's basically like, it's not just fertility for Scorpio. This is actually like money situation, right? There's something you're buying or something you're doing within your relationship. It could be like, honestly, this doesn't really matter. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. This is more of a general thing for Scorpio. It really doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. This is literally, I will say for the relationship, the reason this is coming through is because they're saying you have to let go of something, and maybe you have to get off birth control in order to have a baby. One, that's the couple thing. Gonna get over that. I don't want to touch base on that. But for the decrease, for the money thing, Scorpio, what I'm hearing is that there's something you buy and you need to stop buying it. Cigarettes, out food. I am in no position to tell you to cut down because I gotta be honest, I'm not good. I am a horrible money manager. But this isn't me. This is spirit telling you. So you gotta listen. Divine energy is telling you have to cut something out of you have to budget more. And if you budget more, you'll actually have more room to invest your money into something that's actually more fruitful, something that will actually grow fruit. It will invest you in investment. I'm hearing the NFTs, Bitcoins, like all these things. I'm hearing like if you take money out of here. Oh, I'm hearing like those apps, the apps that take like that's what I'm hearing. You can keep buying your coffee, Scorpio. You can keep buying your cigarettes, Scorpio. Keep buying your Starbucks. But what I'm hearing is like, get one of those apps that like round your, I'm not trying to promote any of these apps either. And I'm not, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not getting no credit for this or anything. But those apps that round up your purchases. So if your coffee costs like $2.25, it will round your purchase up to $3 and it will actually save 75 cents. Like if you're going to do it with intent. So what I'm hearing is like, or I'm hearing, if every time you go get your cigarettes, like say you give them $10 and it's $1 something back or something, I think that's completely wrong because I think cigarettes probably cost way more than $10 now. But what I'm hearing is that's like every time you buy your cigarettes or buy your coffee and you give a $10 bill and they give you your change, you should save the change. I'm hearing that there's something that you want to do, there's something you want to invest in, or you just want to be more financially stable. You just want a savings, right? In order to make that happen, you have to cut a corner someplace. And if you're not willing to cut a corner, you have to be willing to save more. Like you have to save strategically. So if you buy a pack of cigarettes every day, or you buy a coffee every day, that's the perfect way to say every time I buy my coffee, I'm going to save my change. I'm going to say I'm only one of the best advice I ever got from a Gemini actually is that the way they save is like sometimes what they'll do is they literally will say, okay, listen, every time I come across a $10 bill, I don't spend it. They put it aside. They put it in a piggy bank. Every time they have a quarter, this person actually, it's quarters and $10 bills. I think we were having a conversation about. So it's like every time they get a $10, like they don't spend $10 bills. They don't spend $10 bills. They get a $10 bill, it automatically means save. So that's what I'm hearing for you, Scorpio. For the singles, what I'm hearing is that the growing pains, doubts and fears, awkwardness, becoming stronger, vulnerability, inexperience. I'm hearing that you feel naked and afraid. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like with the show, like you feel like you're out in the wild right now. Like you feel like you are out here vulnerable and you're out here like I feel like you almost feel like you've been attacked. Like, oh, you saw that? What's coming through? The Hierophant. 2021 taught you some deep lessons. You feel alone. You feel like you have been attacked, Scorpio. You feel like you've been attacked. And oh my God. Okay, so the Hierophant is very significant to last year. Last year was Hierophant energy. Now we're moving into Lover's energy. Hierophant is right before the Lovers in Tarot. Hierophant is 5 energy. 2021 was all about 5 energy. 2021 was all about quick and rapid change, transformation. It was all about learning lessons, the teacher, constantly being taught a lesson. So the lessons you got taught, Scorpio, you was not feeling them. You feel like you're vulnerable. You're left out in the cold. And oftentimes when we go through a transformation like this, it feels like death, right? So it's kind of like you feel like you're dying. You feel like it's like a phoenix energy though, because it's like, deep in your soul, Scorpio, that you're dying to be reborn again. Right when I said that, I can't make this up. And I'm glad I used the phoenix as an example because phoenix is a fire animal. And this is a fire. Wands is represented by the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sag. I would check to see if you have any Leos, Aries, Sag placements. But this energy coming through is like new beginnings, birth, new ideas, creations, birth. What did I just say? Sometimes when we're dying, it feels like it's the same feeling as birthing something, right? Birth is like one of the most painful experiences on this earth. I don't care what anybody says. For any animal and any species, birthing something new, whether metaphysically, spiritually meaning, or physically, it is a hard process. So Scorpio, single Scorpios, what I'm hearing is that it's like you're in the process of you're going through a rebirth of yourself. You could be somebody who's just finding out that you're pregnant and gonna have to have a baby alone without the co-parent. I'm hearing that it's also kind of like you're birthing a business. But singles, Scorpio singles, I feel like that's why this didn't come through as couples. I feel like this advice, this 41 to 42 decrease, was for all Scorpios, and more specifically the singles in a way. Like, we're gonna pull out a couple card. Like, let's just see one energy of what, like, let's guide the energy of the advice of the couples just a little. Yeah, 10 of Cups and 7 of Wands. Happiness, good things, party or celebration. 7 of Wands is frustrations. You're able to overcome the situation and you're on top of the situation. What couples I'm hearing, this is money related too. You maybe you're ready to move. Somebody's ready to move. A celebration. I'm hearing like a home. What are those called? A housewarming party. But what I'm hearing is it's like you need to. That's what the frugal thing is coming through for couples. Is like you need to cut back on something to finish out this process. Couple Scorpios are actually in the same exact process. Maybe a lot of couples are trying to buy a home. Maybe you guys are pregnant. Party or celebration. I'm hearing like a baby shower. Because, yeah, there's no birthdays coming up for Scorpio, but maybe you're celebrating the birthday of a partner. But what I'm hearing is like you are on top of the situation. There's something you may feel like you're cutting. You don't have enough money to take care of this new thing that you're birthing together. You also, Scorpio, I have to admit, you're not talking to your partner. You're not talking to your partner about your worries. Wheel of Fortune, elevation, money coming through, an overseas trip, completion of phases. Maybe you're planning a vacation. Yeah, maybe you guys are doing like a couple's vacation or planning a vacation, and you fear you don't have enough money for the vacation. You fear you don't have enough money for this down payment on this house. You fear you don't have enough money for the baby shower or to take care of a baby for 18 years. Like, Scorpio's all about fear. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. You guys are ruled by I don't know why I was about to say Neptune, but you guys are ruled by Pluto. Pluto is it's the furthest from the sun. It's the darkest. You're the darkest of the zodiac. You're also the most skeptical of the zodiac. You are like outwardly to the universe, you're the most pessimistic, right? You have the glass is half empty kind of attitude, and this isn't bad. It's, there has to be balance in the world. Everybody can't look at the glass as half full, but you're very much looking at the situation like the glass is half empty. And their spirit is telling you to kind of, with this increased energy, it's kind of like sharing, reaping rewards, fertile ground, abundance, encouragement. That's what I'm here to do for you, I guess, Scorpio, is you need some words of encouragement. You are capable. Not only are you capable, but there's divine energy coming through saying that you will be supported. You will have the money for this. You do have the resources for this. You may have to cut some corners. You may have to take some initiative, make a little bit of a sacrifice, a personal sacrifice for the greater good. But overall, you do have the resources. You do have the capability. You have the power. What I'm hearing for you, Scorpio, is now is a time to really get into, really get into affirmations. Really get into affirmations. Start listening to affirmations, frequency music, things of that nature. You're going to be somebody who one of the best advices I ever got was to listen to affirmation music for 30 days straight, every single day or every single night. I have to admit, doing that absolutely changed my life at that point. Like, I did that early 2020. When I was in school, I was super overwhelmed with school, finishing off my degree. I listened to affirmations every single day for 30 days, and it really helped me just kind of have the confidence I needed to pull through and finish my degree, because I was really at my wit's end, overwhelmed. And that's the energy I'm getting from you, Scorpio, is you're trying to accomplish something and you're kind of at your wit's end, and you really need some affirmations, some daily confidence boosters that are really going to help you push through on your goals. So let's do Sag. Sag, I'm leaving this. That was crazy. That's crazy. I know these are your cards. I know for a fact these are your cards. Yeah. All right, Sag, what I'm sensing 100% is during this Mercury retrograde, you're definitely going to be dealing with some past lovers. More fertility coming through. So if you're not trying to have a baby, don't be out here having unprotected sex, Sag. You have a past lover who came back, or you went back to a past lover. You went back to them with an open heart. You went back to them pure, and your intuition was up, but you had this feeling that they were calling for you, that you have this feeling that they love you so much. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is a very toxic situation. The marrying maiden card is all about temptation, seduction, insecurity. You are low self-esteem, manipulation. Now, this doesn't mean that the person is directly manipulating you, Sagittarius, but what I'm hearing 100,000,000% is you have a lover who is manipulating a situation with, because they might be manipulating themselves. They might be telling themselves that they love you so much, and this is projecting onto you. So you believe that they love you so much. Love should be kind. Love should be patient. Love should be virtuous. Love should not be anger. Love should not be aggression. Love should not be distant. Love should not be lust. Love should not be greed. Love should not be gluttonous. Love should not be, I can name all the 7 deadly sins there, but I'm telling you right now, love is none of those things. Pure divine love is the same love that you would feel when you look at a child, when you're with a child, that divinity, this feeling of understanding, of knowing, of righteousness, of purity, right? That's not what I'm sensing from this relationship. You've been chained. You're chained to a lover. I'm telling you right now, Sagittarius, that one of the best things for you to do would be a cord cutting. Try a cord cutting ceremony if that's something you're into or something you're comfortable with. I'm hearing to journal right away, and I'm saying right away, all of the feelings that you have, because there could be some things that you're holding on to that are coming to the surface during the Mercury retrograde, because you did love this person. You may still love this person, but sometimes we have to walk away from somebody even when we're still in love. That is so hard, but sometimes you have to let go. So what I'm hearing is it's kind of like the only way to break your chains is to recognize they're there. You're kind of somebody who's being in denial right now, and you're not even seeing the chains that are wrapped around you. You're acting as if that this is a situation that has longevity. And so I'm actually hearing too that you guys kind of got back together and just jumped right back into the same old routine. The same old. And this is causing you a lot of discomfort. You're agitated, you're anxious. You know in your soul what I'm saying is true. This 7 energy, this inner knowing coming through, you know more than anybody. I feel like you're having dreams that are telling you like something doesn't feel right. Something's not right. Something's not right with any of this. And what I'm hearing is it's kind of like you're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring your intuition. I don't know why you're doing that, but you're doing that. With the couples, what I'm hearing is that guys, look what came through for the couples. Let me just show you. You see all these babies and all this family. Sag, this is very much a fertile time for you. For the couples, what I'm hearing is this is an extending of the family line. This is an extension of the bloodline occurring. With the community, the intimate relationships coming through, I'm hearing that during the Mercury retrograde for the couples it's like there's going to be a new level of simplicity to the relationship. The relationship that once felt hard is now going to start to feel easier for whatever reason. What I'm hearing is that the family is going to be coming together a lot during this time. I don't want to call it upon anybody, but yeah, what I'm hearing is that there's going to be something traumatic or tragic that occurs that is going to bring the family together. And it doesn't have to be traumatic or tragic. It's like, it's just a big deal. It's something that's a big deal, and it brings everybody together in this one room. And it's like these intimate relationships, they all benefit from this situation, because it's almost like everybody has a chance to kind of like say their piece, right? Everybody's finally having a chance to say their piece, Sagittarius, especially with the unexpected. It's unexpected. This isn't something planned. This isn't something that was supposed to occur. During this Mercury retrograde, Sagittarius, you're very much going to get some random news, or somebody in the family is getting some random news, and that random news is going to bring the family together. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like the whole family. I'm hearing with the intimate relationships, it's the intimate family. So I'm hearing sibling relationships, like brother and sister, or I'm hearing like sisters getting together. But I'm also hearing that this relationship is taking on a new spontaneous change. It's like spontaneous, but it's also like it's spontaneous and unexpected, but it's also going to be simple. It's going to be easy. It's not going to feel treacherous. It's not going to feel hard. It's not going to feel abysmal. It's not going to feel scary. It's going to feel right. There's something about this that is going to feel very, very right. I really can't make this up. I can't. Ace of Wands. New beginnings, birth, new ideas, creation. Let's say on the positive note, maybe there's finding out about a pregnancy, and this pregnancy is going to bring the family together very, very much. 10 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups is happiness, good things, or celebration, and Page of Pentacles is student. But what I'm hearing though with the Page of Pentacles is I'm hearing doula, like a doula. I'm hearing this, you becoming a student of birth, a student of pregnancy for some reason. Maybe you're somebody who's studying to be a doctor, but what I'm hearing is the happiness, good things, party, celebration. You see this, I know I said tragic or traumatic, and I really don't want to be like that reader, but it's like the thing that gets everybody together, like it doesn't matter what it is, it's just unexpected. And that was the way I was like verbalizing it. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm not calling upon anything tragic or traumatic on your life. Fate is fate. I can't control fate. My words don't control fate. But what I'm hearing is that it's like this is bringing together the home, the people in the home. This news is going to bringing people together. And with the celebration coming in, I'm hearing like a graduation, acceptance into a college, acceptance into someplace. Like I said, a birth, or finding out about a pregnancy. Let's get off this a little bit. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Like, what is it that's bringing everybody together? Plans, hopes, wish card, highest minor arcana. Okay, this is good because I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's bringing about great energy. This card is about wish fulfillment. So there's something that you've been working for, Sagittarius, and I'm actually feeling that this isn't necessarily couples for some reason. I'm feeling that this is just, I said that with a lot of the couples ones. Some felt like they were very romantic, but this feels, once again, platonic. It feels like the relationships in your life, Sagittarius, are coming to a lot of the turbulent relationships in your life are finally coming to a ease. You have wish fulfillment coming through. So basically during this Mercury retrograde, a lot of the things that you've been desiring and wishing for, like you've been wishing for there to be like I said, simplicity in your relationships. Your relationships felt hard. They felt hard to deal with. They felt complicated. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing no more situationships, no more complications. I'm hearing like, yeah, this is how your relationships felt. Cold, hard, demanding. They felt like they were demanding too much energy for you, demanding too much. Like you were always having to demand your respect. There was a lot of different authority figures. What I'm hearing now is everybody's finally taking their lane. Everybody's getting in their own fucking lane. Yeah, the moon, deception and delays. Maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. Like I said, this is going to be a time where everybody finally gets something off their chest. Emotional stability is coming through this situation. Emotional clarity. Yeah, see the tower. The tower is coming through. There's something that's going to happen. Good for bad, I don't know. That's not up to me to say. But catastrophe and accident, things happening very quickly at a lightning pace. And 9 of Swords, fears and frustrations and letting go of emotions. This is going to be very much so like this, a very therapeutic, family event, like where everybody's just letting go of their emotions. And in the moment, maybe that's what I'm sensing as the traumatic and tragic thing. Because what if everybody gets together to give this good news and then it turns out to be this huge argument? But during this huge argument, it's like everybody says their piece. And because everybody finally speaks their piece, it's like there's no more like negativity. It's just simpler now to be around each other because it's finally all out in the open. What I'm hearing is it's like the elephant in the room. Yeah, I'm hearing like the elephant in the room. I want to pull an animal tarot for you guys. I actually want to pull a Flowers of the Night oracle, and I feel very strongly guided to like read whatever comes out, because I'm hearing that for you guys. It's that's crazy. Page of Swords and then Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords is fast moving too. I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's going to happen super fast. Super, 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 super fast. Let's pull up Flowers of the Night oracle. General energy for the Mercury retrograde for Sagittarius. What are some closing messages for Sagittarius? What do you want Sagittarius to know? What should Sagittarius look out for? Transformation came in. Let's read that. Let's see what your closing messages are, Sag. So we have transformation. That was like horrible. That was so off key too. And it made me lose my place. A change and perhaps even a new beginning is approaching, and it would be wise to ensure that you are armed with the truth before it is upon you. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Like I can't. There is also a very real possibility of having to face a difficult challenge. So be sure to make yourself aware of any negative influences. Knowing what they are will make progress easier. What is it you need to let go of at this time? Letting go of emotions. This is a great period to release anything which you no longer need or which you may be hanging on to with a false sense of security. Listen to messages, feelings, or inner knowing. Inner truth. It may be a little hazy at times, but the information you need to move forward, to change a situation, and to grow is already there. Affirmation that you can use. A new way unfolds within the petals of tomorrow's flowers. I'm going to repeat that. A new way unfolds within the petals of tomorrow's flowers. The keywords are transformation, death, change, initiation, and depression. I think that that's very, very, very on point with what we just went through, Sag. Yeah, I'm wishing you the best luck with all of that. All right, let's get into Capricorn. Capricorn is actually one of my most viewed signs. So let's see what's happening with Capricorn. I gotta admit, guys, I like doing this live thing because I'm just feeling so great with the fact that I do not have to edit this video afterwards. I'm gonna leave the dispersion up there. I'm gonna add the timestamps, obviously. Afterwards, I'll go through, add timestamps, and I'll add like the personal that was Capricorn. I'll add the person how to book a personal reading as well at the bottom. And I think I mentioned some songs or something for some signs. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. This is crazy. I can't make this up. More pregnancy. So single Capricorns, perseverance, taking care of essentials, restraint, leave well enough alone. This is like 8 of Cups energy, turning your back on a situation, knowing it's the only thing that could be done, right timing and moderation. Couples, what I'm hearing is that you thought that you was gonna have, you thought you found your new, you thought you found your new baby mom, baby daddy, like, and that's just not happening. You have to restrain yourself. I'm telling you, Capricorn, single Capricorns, listen to me. This isn't even on. Restrain yourself. Do not reach out to your, they're not even your ex, I'm sensing. They're not even your ex. They're not even your ex. Do not reach out to them. do not give them the satisfaction. I'm hearing that 100%. Leave well enough alone. This is somebody you had a good experience with, and not even good, but you had some fun. It was some fun. You guys are like, you know what I'm saying? You guys have some fun, but this is not longevity. This is not longevity. Yeah, this person's at peace without you. Do not ruin their peace. Do not ruin your state of peace. You've been at peace without this person. You're just a little bit like, you just need a little bit of attention right now, Capricorn. If you need attention, like, you need to give it to yourself. If you're looking for attention from other people, then you need to be giving attention to yourself. Where are you lacking with giving attention to yourself, Capricorn? So what I'm hearing for you is you're actually much more at peace without this relationship, without this. It's not a relationship. It was a situationship. This was not somebody you were in a relationship with. This situation had no title. And basically what I'm hearing is it's kind of like, yeah, this is how they're going to be if you reach out to them. They're going to be cold. They're going to be hard. They're going to be demanding. They're going to be authoritative. Capricorn, do not do it. Do not embarrass yourself. Do not put yourself into a depression, because if you reach out to this person, you are going to be ruining their state of peace of mind. Like, you're going to be ruining their peaceful situation. Like, they are at peace. They're trying to like reflect. They're trying to move on, and you just hitting them up is going to agitate the fuck out of them. They're going to literally like, and they're going to treat you as so. They're going to treat you as so. Yeah. 2 of Cups. This person, peace of mind, this person's trying to be with somebody else. They're trying to work on a relationship with somebody else, and you're a distraction to them. I say that with the utmost respect. I'm trying to be nice. I really am. But to be honest, Capricorn, we go through this a lot in your readings. You guys ignore blatant messages. Every time I do a reading for Capricorn, I'm like getting all these messages from spirit guides and and they're like, stop, Capricorn. And Capricorn's just like, no, I want to go. Like, and it's kind of like, for what? When your spirit guides, your family, your intuition, everything about a situation is screaming, stop. Red flag. But you're like, are they really red or are those orange? They're fucking red. Okay? So stop. Do not, this person, I'm sensing this person has a lot of strong Leo aspects. They could be a Leo, or a strong fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo. But what I'm hearing is this person they have their eyes on someone else. So you going back will be embarrassing. I was going to say this, but I wasn't going to come at y'all because I usually say in every single reading, but you're obsessed. You're obsessed and you have a possession over this person, a possession that is not rightful. It's entitlement. And I don't know why you feel this way over this person or what this person said or did. It could be that this person said something to you that made you feel as if you were entitled to their time, that made you feel like you were entitled to their love or entitled to their heart. And I'm telling you, Capricorn, they lied. And it wasn't because they were lying to you. Maybe you need to hear this, but people don't lie to us. When I don't believe anybody lies to me. Nobody lies to me. They lie to themselves. People are lying to themselves. People can only treat you how they treat themselves. Once again, when I said that this person's in peace and contentment, but you're going to agitate them, you're not going to agitate them. They're pretending they're in peace and contentment, but they're really agitated inside because they can't have what they want. They want this other person and they can't have this other person. So as soon as you reach out to them, they're gonna react in this agitation and anxiety and this aggression because that's how they feel about themselves. Even in terms of like the things they said to you to make you feel like they loved you, to make you feel as if you were the one, or that this could have had some type of longevity or some type of sustainability or some type of commitment coming in. It's like they were saying those things to you because they were saying the things to you that they wish somebody else was saying to them. So it's kind of like, that's just projection. It's like, don't fall for it. With this devil card, it's like, you are able to break the chains. You are represented by the devil and tarot. The devil represents possession, obsession, but it also represents breaking the chains. You should check to see if you have any Sagittarius placements, because this resonates very deeply with like the single energy for Sagittarius. The other thing coming through is King of Cups. There's actually somebody in your midst, gentle, emotional, shy, that you're not giving attention to. This person's probably not your type. This person probably is like a little corny. Maybe they're like tacky. I'm sensing that they have like, they dress like a grandma or a grandpa. Like they tuck, like if they're a man, they like tuck their shirts in or something. If they're like a woman, I'm hearing like they wear like granny sweaters or like, you know, and I don't like to say man or female, but divine masculine, divine feminine. you don't like the way they dress. They dress kind of corny. Like, so you're just kind of like, this is not my type. And also the person that you have your eyes on, that devil energy, that where that devil energy is going, that person to you is stylish. They're up to date. They're trendy. So you would actually feel embarrassed if you brought this person near this person. But I'm here to tell you, who the fuck cares what that other energy thinks? That other energy is not thinking about you. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. The energy coming through, and I'll pull a card just to double check. But that energy coming through, yeah. That energy coming through is they want to show off their person in front of you. They want to show their person off to the whole world. Like, if they get the person they want, trust and believe, if you follow this person on social media, they're about to be posting pictures of people, posting pictures of this, not people, posting pictures of this person, posting pictures with this person, kissy pictures. The sun came through. They will shine it right in your face. They are going to get with this person and then get engaged. And they're going to post it on Facebook. And you're going to be like, we were just having sex a month ago. We were just having sex 2 months ago. We were just having sex a week ago. And you just ghosted me a week ago. Like, how could you do this? And I'm telling you, because they don't want you. They were just wasting time. And I say this with the utmost respect because, like, I'm trying. I really am trying. But it's like, you deserve so much more than somebody who's wasting your time. And this energy has been going on since I started readings. Why are you wasting your time? There's a Knight of Cups out here for you. There's somebody who's trying so hard to be gentle with you. They're giving you their emotions. This person is completely emotionally available to you, and you're ignoring them. And during Mercury retrograde, because you're going to be feeling all this planetary alignment shit, and you're going to be reading a whole bunch of memes about exes and ex situations and blah, 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 you're going to want to reach out to the wrong person. I'm telling you, whoever you want to reach out to, don't reach out to them. Reach out to the other person. Look what just came through. 4 of Cups, money fluctuations, being offered something you do not want. You're going to go offer yourself to somebody who doesn't want you, and you feel like you're being offered something you don't want. This person, I'm telling you, this came through, 3 of Wands. Survey your kingdom, Capricorn. There's somebody in your midst who is a devil energy, who you're trying to offer yourself to, and they don't want you. But there's somebody in your midst who's trying to offer themselves to you. And I'm telling you, you should really consider it. You should consider their offer. And I wouldn't maybe possibly wait until after the retrograde to like accept any offers, because wait until the energy subsides, wait until your emotions come into check. But like, I would consider it. That's what you should spend your Mercury retrograde doing, considering this offer. 4 of Swords. Sickness, bed, illness, needed to take time out, rest, and relaxation. What did I just say? You need to take time to just like consider this, relax, take your time, rest. Because honestly, like if you act during this Mercury retrograde, you're going to regret it. If you act on the devil energy, you're going to regret it. If you act and get into a committed relationship during the Mercury retrograde, you're going to regret it. Because I'm saying to give the person a chance, but what if you really don't have chemistry with the person, right? What if the sex sucks or something? Like, I don't want you going off and just commit into a relationship because this person's offering you a love commitment, right? You don't want to just accept the love. You deserve more than that as well, Capricorn. So let's move into the couples energy. Couples energy is coming through as restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement. Right now, what I'm hearing for you Capricorns in relationships, and these are long-term relationships, I always like to say at least 3 years or more. This is not the situationships, but I will say that if anything resonates, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I feel like sometimes the messages do integrate. But what I'm hearing for the people who are in real relationships is like, there's a cutoff from your partner. Right now, your partner emotionally, mentally, physically, they're just not present. Right now, you're cut off once again. You guys really should check out my other videos, Capricorn. You're very cut off from your spirit guide. You're cut off from like listen, Capricorn, there's some divine messages coming to you that you literally don't hear or see because you are wow. Yeah, Capricorn. That's crazy. Capricorn, I was going to talk rough to you couples, but I guess I can't because you guys feel isolated and you guys feel alone, which is weird because it's like you guys feel more alone than the singles. You guys are in a relationship and you feel alone. You feel like you have no support system. You feel there's something going on in your relationship and you don't know what to do. What's coming through is the Emperor, stability, stabilize, and influence coming into your life. What I'm sensing is you're trying to figure out how to become more stable in yourself. You're trying to figure out how to become the more dominant partner. Whether it's female or male, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. What I'm hearing for you, Capricorn, in the couples is that you want to take more of a power, you want to take more of a leading role in the relationship. This Hermit coming through, loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed or time alone. And with this restriction, exhaustion, depression, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement, you feel as if you're being punished for something, like you've been sent to the corner to think about something. And instead of fighting it, Capricorn and couples, maybe this will resonate with the singles. Maybe when I just went so hard on you, maybe now that I'm saying this, right? Capricorn in general, you guys feel like you've been punished. So you feel like you've been sent to the corner to think about something, but instead of fighting it for the first time, you're actually going to think about what you've been sent to the corner to think about. There's something that has changed. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, divine wish being granted, money coming. For the couples, there's something that you desire, very much so, a change that you desire. I think I had already said this, but you should really watch Sagittarius. There's something about the Sagittarian. Check where your Sagittarius placements lie. Because the change coming for you is going to either be where your Sagittarius, we all have I have to repeat this 10 million times. We all have all signs in our charts. So you need to check where Sagittarius, which house Sagittarius is in, and what house Capricorn, because Capricorn's obviously in your sun, whatever, but it could be in other houses and stuff. So check to see where it lies, because in Virgo again, the Virgo's coming up strong here. So check where Virgo placements lie for you and your partner and the Sagittarius. So I'm going to give an example. If Sagittarius lies in your like fourth house is Cancer. So it's represented by home life, depth. It's represented by like family, right? So it's like, if Sagittarius is in your fourth house, that's where your wish is, and that's where your wish will be coming true, and that's where your money is coming in, right? Virgo, 6, yeah. Sorry, I had to double check. Virgo's the 6th house, right? So if Sagittarius or you have a strong Virgo placement, then you can expect a change in your health. You can expect a change. It's funny because the pregnancy was coming in. Maybe you want a new baby. So maybe you're going to get pregnant by your partner. And I'm not going to say this is going to help the situation, but what I'm hearing is that it's going to give you some type of power back. It's going to change the dynamic of the power roles. But what I'm hearing is that you need to spend time to think, Capricorn. You really need to spend time to think I hate when that happens. The Star card is coming through. So this is very interesting because that's Aquarius energy. And it's like brightness, hope could bring excess. So be careful not to become too greedy. Once you get the power, make sure not to get greedy with the power. Because the Emperor energy coming through, like you're going to be more stabilizing, but it's like also like, don't become too arrogant once you get this power, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm hearing very much that I want to pull a clarifier on the Hermit energy, because you need to really go into Hermit mode very deeply. Important letter coming through, and then 5 of Wands. Arguments, battles around you. Capricorn, yeah, I would very much watch the Sagittarius. Go back and watch Sagittarius, because there's going to be a fight, a conversation that sounds like an argument, and it's going to be like happening around you, or around something you say, or around something you did, or something you witnessed. And there's going to be some sort of change in the dynamic of relationships due to this argument, right? And basically what's going to happen is, it's like, especially with this important letter coming in, you're getting news of some sort that's going to make your wishes come true, Capricorn. I'm going to pull some advice because I think that that's pretty clear what I'm saying there. But I feel like what you need to hear is what to do about it. Like, what exactly are you going to do about it? Because, yeah. Oh, awaken. I love this. Let's see what your closing messages are. This butterfly coming through is making me happy because, like I said, you're depleted right now from your spirit guides. But it sounds like you're going to be going through like an awakening, right? You're going to awaken to the truth. You're going to awaken to your own power. And this is singles or the couples. What I'm hearing for the singles with that awaken is it's kind of like you're going to wake up to like the truth about the situationship you're trying to pursue. You cannot keep pursuing somebody who does not want you and who has shown you nothing but like the fact that they don't want you. You need to open your eyes to the truth. The Four Swords and the Hermit, singles or couples, this is a time of relaxation and it's a time of like meditation. So let's see what the awaken says. It says, we may think we are fully aware or awake, only to find out we still have much to explore and learn. Look more closely at ways you can expand your knowledge, but ensure your foundations are strong. Awakening doesn't just entail reaching for the higher levels. It also means being fully aware of what is below and before and using all your knowledge and the wisdom you have acquired. Oh my God. Improved psychic abilities are indicated. Pay close attention to your hunches, your feelings, and even your daydreams. Something is about to come into maturity. Masculine energies are very strong at the moment, and the aspects of physical provision, a progression of ideas into action, and the understanding of how to repair something which needs attention are all present. This could be anything from a relationship to a broken tap. Affirmation: I am capable, awake, and ready. Keywords: awaken, foundations, maturity, importance, psychic abilities. So what I'm hearing for you, Capricorn, 100%. Pay attention to your dreams. Go into this hermit mode. Learn how to meditate. It would be too late, but check out my guided meditations. Check out guided hypnosis I'm hearing for you. But you really need to go deep into the specters of your mind, because there's some deeper messages that are here for you. And your spirit guides want you to know them. They want you to see the truth about something that you've been very closed off from. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up Capricorn there. Let's move into Aquarius. And then we have Pisces, and then we're all done. So let's see what's happening with Aquarius during the Mercury retrograde. Now, like I said, Aquarius, when I did the written, were very, very, very calm. The energy was coming through as very, very all-knowing. Okay, so I'm going to put a clarifier on that. So for the singles, what's coming through as nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, creating balance, nurturing the mind and the body, mind, and spirit. So for Aquarius, what I'm hearing is basically like, this is actually Virgo card for the Tao. So check Virgo. Why is Virgo coming through so much on all of these? I mean, okay, so maybe that's why, because Virgo does rule the 6th house. So maybe because there's so much pregnancy here, and there's so much about like this pregnancy energy and